welcome to or back to my channel. Today I have a makeup tutorial for you guys. I created this here look. It actually turned out really good, although the process was not so cute. I did not think that it was gonna turn out good at first. I was thinking about just cutting the video, but I'm glad I didn't because it actually came out really pretty. I'm gonna try to link all like the palettes and products and stuff like that that I used in the description bar. You guys get to see how I created this look. Stay tuned. I'm not gonna waste any more of your time because it already took me forever to start and finish this video. Let's just get right into it. So I started this video way later than I actually wanted to, but it's alright. We're here now. Pulled out about 4 to 5 palettes that I thought I was gonna have to dip into to create this look here. Originally I wanted to do a different look.
I realized that she actually has like loose glitter foils on her eye instead of gems, and I really wanted to do a gem look. And then now, actually, that I'm thinking about it, I didn't even pull out my gems, so I'll be right back.
So scratch everything that I actually just said. I'm going to be doing the other look because I cannot find my gems, which is starting to make me think that I probably left it in Washington, either at my sister's house or at my friend's house when I was doing her makeup. So I'm a little annoyed, but it is what it is because that look is so cute. So here we go. So I did one eye off camera, and I'm probably going to end up deepening it up a little bit because I don't really like the way that the shades turned out. So I haven't cleaned it up yet, so like what the fuck did I even start with? I was not happy at first. I was like all over. We're going to start with this top middle shade in the McGrath palette, and we're going to start with that in the crease. We're going to try to keep it pretty tight. I'm going to blend it obviously a little bit. We're going to wing it out, and then when you're in the inner corner, don't curve it, keep it very straight. If you curve it, it's literally just a waste of your time because you're not going to see it over there. I did build this up a little bit. We are going to go into the Amreezy palette and get the black shade. On a small dome brush, I'm going to start in my outer crease, outer corner really. I'm going to build the black up, kind of making like a rounded shape on our outer lid, but we're going to blend this out. But just make sure you don't add a whole lot of black on the, like in the middle part of the lid. Taking that shade with the same brush, we're going to drag it into our crease. I'm trying to keep this on top of my crease. You can still see like the black even when my eyes are opened, like that. Do not do this when you do it. I totally fucked up. I blended that too much out, but it's okay. We can cover it with color. This is looking so messy. When I did this, I did not look at a gingerbread palette. Get the cookie call and a little bit of gingerbread glam. Putting those two shades together. I'm supposed to be buffing out the black, but I buffed it out too much. So we're kind of just going over where the black is now. And then blending it up. You want to take it, bring these deeper colors up high when it comes to like where your arches of your brow. I'm going to try to do it the same way that I did it last time, although I was not happy with it. It's a dense fluffy brush that's dense so you're able to pack up shade. First, I use the butterscotch shade in the gingerbread palette, outer part of the crease, and blending that out into the temples. Same shade, same technique, but in the inner corner of the eye. This is what I got it to look like at first, but it wasn't popping enough in the inner and outer corner, so I jumped into the Culture palette, the Narland. I'm not even gonna try. These two shades here, mixing them together, but mostly adding more yellow than orange. A little bit more vibrant, because the yellow shade is a little bit muted. Add that there, and then just add like a little bit more color. I'm going to take an angled brush into the Amreezy palette, shade BK, which is the jet black, making a fake cut crease, well, outlining where kind of we want our cut crease to be, and then also deepening up the crease at the same time. Connect it to a liner line, connecting the middle, but still kind of keeping it that rounded shape. Now we're going to take the same brush, flip it on its side, and just start to... You're doing a flicking motion, but you are buffing out the black. Taking the same brush with those lighter colors and just blending out the outer part of that wing because I felt like it was just a bit harsh. Same fluffy brush, going back into the Pat McGrath palette. Like this side was more orangey than the other one. Middle of the crease. Taking that color, packing it on, and then just blending it to both sides. Now you're going to take a little bit of concealer on a flat brush. I'm using the Hourglass Ambient Concealer, very full coverage. I'm going to be cutting that crease. I'm going to be cutting it a little bit higher than my natural crease. When I'm looking up, you'll still be able to see the crease line. Do not forget to bring it into the inner crease right there. It makes a huge difference when you finish the look. The Truly Madly Deeply palette. Actually, scratch that. I'm all over the place. We're going to be setting that. Bring it up from the ColourPop palette, the Bling Time. Now you're going to take your eyelash glue. I like to literally just like wipe off all the excess, like so that like you don't even see anything on there, but obviously it's glue, so there is some on there. Take it like kind of at like an angle, like a diagonal line here where the crease ends, and then also your outer crease meets. So you want to take it in a diagonal line just right through there, up into the crease, but not too high. Very minimum glue. Don't put too much. Dipping back into that Truly Madly Deeply palette from ColourPop on a flat brush, if I can find it. Taking the Renegade shade first. Taking that onto the lid where we applied the glue. Then we're going to take the Hungry Ghost shade. It looks white in the packaging, but it reflects gold. Just a little bit lighter. Tap around where you applied it just so it looks like it's like, I don't even know what the word is for that. Like diffused into the look. Like I don't even know if I'm saying that right. And I definitely added way more onto this side. That looks beautiful, guys. Like stop. This is cute. This is cute. Going back in to the BK shade with that angled brush. We are going to be putting it in our liner area, just dragging it in. I'm a little nervous not to wear eyeliner because my eyes water a lot. I could definitely mess this look up. But we're just gonna go for it, okay? I'm gonna curl my lashes, put on some mascara. Taking the Rare Beauty Limitless, right? I don't know. Just the Rare Beauty, this one. I always go overboard when putting on mascara, like I don't just stick lashes on right on top of them. I'll let that dry. I'm gonna do my lashes off camera because I feel like I'm turning this into like a really long video for no fucking reason. Yeah, I'll be right back. So, put the lashes on, and actually they're staying on pretty well. I'm hoping it's because of all the eyeshadow I put on, but normally even when I do that, my eyes will still water and eyelash will lift if I don't put on eyeliner. So I'm pretty happy right now, but we'll see how long it sticks around. But tell me if my lashes lifted. That's all I'm saying. Get into skin. Start with like priming, I guess you could say, my skin with the Glow Screen shade Golden Hour. It's a sunscreen, also a makeup primer. So it gives like a huge luminosity boost. This is like my perfect summer shade. Also, I cut my eyeshadow with a little bit of concealer. Yeah, I never did this combo before, so we're gonna try this. It's gonna be the NARS Light Reflecting and then the Ambient Soft Glow Foundation. NARS foundation is in the shade Tahoe. The Ambient one is definitely a lot lighter. It's in shade 11. It's definitely a lot warmer than this. It's a lot more neutral. Take a pump of the Ambient on the back of my hand of the NARS. It's a new bottle, so that was like, it's actually like a pump and a half because the first one came out as a half. So, see how this looks. That seems good. Okay, we're gonna use that. With a flat brush, I do put foundation under my eye. My under eyes are as dark as they used to be, which is when I started doing this tip, but it just gives it such a full coverage look, and then I feel like I don't have to use as much concealer, and I also don't crease as much when I do this. I try to be very mindful of my edges because I hate when I have foundation or like makeup, powder, or anything on my edges. Shit bothers me so much, but it's so hard to get out once it's like on there. I just feel the lighting, but this looks like it's a smidge light. It's okay because I bronze the fuck out of it for this. It's a little warm in here. Let me use my. This one's so cute. I'm getting hot, so I don't want to start sweating in the middle of my makeup. If you were talking or mumbling in the background, that's my boyfriend talking. He just got home. Taking the Milk Makeup, if I can open it, Milk Makeup contour stick. Bro, do y'all struggle this much with it? Cause what the fuck? I don't want to waste products, so I'm actually gonna dip into that with the brush. Oh, that's cool. That's really a contour. Bro. I was just talking about that to you guys, and now there's makeup all up in it. I was not expecting it to be this cool. That was annoying. Going right over top of it with the LA Girl concealer in a very dark shade that is a little bit more warm tone than this to bronze. And myself again. Take this angled, dense, fluffy brush for the face, buff out those areas that I just applied that product to. It's so pretty, and it blended so easily. Oh, is this gonna become a staple? And I can't even blend out with the other brush because I applied it with the brush. I already naturally have cheekbones, but like that just like, I am a big blush girly. I might end up changing my mind at the end with powder, but I'm not gonna apply cream blush. We are going to apply a liquid highlight though. I actually mixed these shades. This is in the shade Candlelight, Rose Golden. Little fluffy brush, tapping and doing a little bit of a swipe, but mostly just tapping because we want that to stay in that area. A little bit on my temples and then chin. I will always love highlight, but of my beauty blender and just tap out around my nose. I normally do this with a brush, but like I said, I applied the product with the brush. I don't really contour my nose too much anyways. I don't really feel like, I like my nose. I think my nose is really cute. If I don't do anything with it, it doesn't tie in with the rest of my face. I'm going to be using the Hourglass Ambient Concealer. Applying that in the inner corner of the under eye. I do let this sit a little bit.
2 times, baby, yeah, you know me.
When I blend out the concealer around my mouth, the lower part, I take straight that and just snatch the bronzer and the contour. This one's the Fit Me Maybelline loose powder. Already, y'all know how I feel, but I don't feel like going to get a powder puff right now, so we doing that. With everywhere else that I didn't like bake, and really I don't even bake, I just press the powder into my skin until it dissolves. Going over it with that same sponge with a little bit of powder on it and just going over it. Just trying to replicate some of the colors that are in the crease and the under eye. Middle top shade from the Pat McGrath palette. Starting in the outer bottom lash line. Can't speak. Just gonna blend that out. These colors pop. Right now, you don't want to bring it all the way in. Want it to be pretty much all over the bottom. Same brush going into the Amreezy palette, that black shade, and drag it into where we put the fake liner. Oh. Some of my palettes are literally bodied from when I traveled. Like, look at this one on the inside. Yeah, when I traveled, I put all my eyeshadow palettes into one like big Ziploc bag. It obviously broke during the plane ride. Palettes that like click, you know, actually close. It was slipping everywhere and got all over all my other palettes. Literally, like, look at Modern Renaissance here. She is distressed. Like that, I'm so annoyed, and I keep like pretty, like, look at the inside of this palette. Like, I keep good care of my products, so I'm very annoyed when stuff like this happens because it is completely out of my control. Back into that pinkish color, blending out where the two colors meet. A little bit more black. Use the Fit Me powder in the shade 355 Coconut as my bronzer. I do have other bronzers, but I'm a big person on sticking to what I like. I literally had a brand new NARS one. I just put it in my freaking makeup kit because I'd rather actually use shit that I really, really like on myself. I'm not a big person for like brands and stuff like that. Don't get me wrong, I like nice things, but like brands are not a big thing to me. Price on makeup nowadays is insane, like absolutely ridiculous. But anyways, beauty gurus are cringing right now. I literally take the same big ass brush. Well, it's not that big actually, but go down the sides of my necklace. I'm going to be using the All Nighter Urban Decay setting spray. Taking the Trophy Wife. I love this one. On the fan brush. Lip pencil, 7-weight universal. Urban Decay 1933 matte lipstick. Glam. This lip combo was actually perfect. This strap doesn't make me want to go out. Thank you guys for watching another tutorial from me. If you guys want to see more or you give me inspo on looks you want to see, just let me know. Subscribe for more videos. I'm going to try to post more consistently, but I've been having a lot of technical difficulties when it comes to posting lately, and it's really frustrating, but trust me, I have been trying. Like the video if you liked it and you want to see more. See you guys in my next video. Bye.
I've been